Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about the Acolyte season 1, episode number 3, Destiny. In this episode here, we get some backstory. We get more backstory on Osha and May, how they grew up, the relationship they had as twins. We get to find out who their mothers are because they mentioned them previously in the past, and also how they were created. Well, sort of. We don't get how they were created. We just told that they were created certain doing things, whatever, how I don't know. So it's just, so in this world, two women had a baby. How? It beats me. What she do to make this babies? I don't know. I don't know. Black magic, a stork. I don't know what she did, but she did it. And but they raised their children differently. You have Coral, the other mother. She's more about discipline, make sure the kids stay in line, behave, and she's a little bit more because she's in charge. Let the children do what they want to, find their own way, blah 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 blah. But she's stupid because the kids are kind of annoying, and they also are a pain a little bit. Now, now you had the Jedi watching them. The witches, these witches, who they're Force users too, and everybody on this place is women, and they use the Force, but they don't want to call it the Force because they feel as though their way is the better way, so they call it the thread, which is that's even more lame. So I had no idea. The Force sounds awesome. Why were you going to call it the thread for? Like you feel like you're making it less than the thread. That's dumb. But anywho, and they act like. And the thing is, though, they pretty much just Jedi who just use their powers differently. That's all. And they think their way is better. That's all it is. It's people like a take on religious groups. This is how you're supposed to do it. This is my religion say you're supposed to do it like this. This is the only way you're supposed to do it. And you got the people over here. No, this is supposed to do it like this. And so it pretty much comes down to that. So the Jedi are watching them. They found out they got kids there. The Jedi go to try to recruit the children, talk to them, and see if they want to be part of the Jedi. One does, the other one doesn't. And because the bad twin doesn't like the fact that the good twin wants to be a Jedi, she ends up trying to burn her up in the place down, and her mother and all the other witches die in the process. And that's it. And then Soul saves Osha, and then and then things go from there. Now, here's the thing: this episode was dumb because it opened up things, but didn't answer anything. This episode felt like a waste of time. Like it showed all this stuff, but it didn't show the how. So you're wondering why show me this anyway if you're not going to explain yourself or how this happened and say all these things and then leave it like this. That doesn't tell me anything. So I'm left with all these questions and not knowing nothing. Like this, why were the Jedi watching these witches, lady? Why were they watching them? Are they dark? Are they evil? I don't know. Why did these witches hate the Jedi? What did the Jedi do to them? Beats me, but they hate them for reasons because they said so. Okay. Why is May so evil? I don't know. Is the result because what her mother did to make them, or she's just spoiled? Beats me. I don't know. I don't know because the show don't tell me anything. So I'm just left with a bunch of like this. You say all these things. It don't explain nothing or anything at all. So I feel like a waste of time. Why did we watch this episode? It didn't accomplish anything. It didn't move the story forward at all. It didn't add nothing to the story. So why do we need to know this? Just to show women running things? Okay. Now look. The whole concept of two women having a baby that doesn't really bother me because Darth Vader was born without a father too, so he was born from the Force, like the Holy Spirit or something like that. Whatever. I was dumb there too, so that's whatever. So that part didn't bother me. The part that bothers me is when she said she created them. The mother, when you got Anessa said she created them. How? Did she just use the dark side of the Force? Just use the evil. That's why May acts the way she does, because was it by accident they had twins and it managed to split the Force up in between the two. One became dark and one became light. That could be a thing. I mean, it's to kind of remind me of the exact same thing that happened in Star Wars Clone Wars when Anakin had to fight that father, that being like the father of the Force. Whatever he had two children. One was dark and one was light. And he was trying to groom Anakin to take his place because Anakin was pretty much be the chosen one. I mean, they could be trying to do that again, maybe, but it doesn't seem like they're doing it in that direction. So nothing made make any sense. I just, if they had like, let's say these witches were Force users, and the Jedi found out about them, and they just want to know if they're good or if they're bad or if they're going to be a threat. So they have a Jedi infiltrate them and go undercover as a witch as well too. Learn their ways, learn their cultures, and report back to them. Let them know, okay, this is what they do, blah 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 blah. And then they find out about the children, and they find out what the mother did to create these children, which probably caused them to be and it's supposed to be just one child, but the force got split because a long time ago somebody did the exact same practice, and it caused the child to become evil, and they did a lot of destruction and harm, and it took a lot of Jedi to stop this threat. And so the Jedi was spying on them just to make sure it doesn't happen again. And so when they found out about the twins, and she's watching and observing them, that's why the Jedi came there to check for themselves to see. But they didn't do none of that. So now you're just left with all these questions like this: why did this happen? And then also, when you have May she gets mad because her sister don't want to want to be a Jedi too. Okay, I understand. I mean, doesn't want to be a witch as well. And I understand what they're trying to do here because they're twins, because they look alike. Doesn't mean they got to be the same. But at the same time, they have them dressed alike, had the same hairstyle and everything as well too. Which just makes no sense at all. That probably makes no sense. Like this, you got Osha who wants to be an individual, but yet she still dresses like her sister, had the same hairstyle as her sister, and still. But I'm different. I'm original. The question, tell your mom I want to wear different clothes. Tell your mom, I want a different hairstyle. I want the exact same hairstyle. Why? We got it. They're twins. You gotta make them look exactly the same. They're not right. They're not like clones. Or if they are they clones? Like so many things they threw out there, you just gotta go with it. It makes no sense. I just okay, this is dumb. This is dumb. I let this episode mad. Why? So many things though, they had opportunities to do something with this situation, but they had the imagination to fall through, so they threw this stuff out there that you just gotta say what. And some of the dialogue in here wasn't that great either as well too. Sometimes it was kind of cheesy, especially when they do that the whole chant situation. I thought I was kind of weird, but I said whatever. And then also the Jedi that you got now Carrie Ann and Naba who's Indira, she's back in this because this is a flashback, and she got killed in the first episode. And the balding Jedi who was the young Padawan, he drank the poison. But the thing is though, they didn't show what they did to deserve to die. Deserve to die. What did they do? What did they do to deserve to die? I don't know. So I guess they're going to reveal that later on, maybe, hopefully. Because right now, nothing makes any sense. So I just, okay. Like I said, if they're going to reveal it on later on, why show this now? We already knew about this thing. They already talked about this thing over and over again. So what's the point of seeing this episode and they're not going to actually show anything or reveal something that we're going to need to say, oh, okay. And then, what? I don't know. I have no idea what the episode was for. And so... And so you seen a guy who drank the poison for what reason? He didn't do anything, because the thing is though, when he was there, the witch started mind controlling his mind, and and also May burned down her house. I mean, she tried to burn her sister, and the fire just spread. How did all the witches die? These powerful witches, you Force users, couldn't stop a fire. They don't have no fire extinguishers, anything like that. Something, sprinkler system, something at all. Anything to stop this fire. How they all die? Nobody could escape around the place. They just stood there and watched it happen. Like, well, how did that happen? Did the Jedi kill him? That what they're trying to say? But the show is not. But the show doesn't show that or demonstrate that at all. I don't know. This episode was dumb. I don't understand. Like, what was the point of this episode? Like all this exclusive out there, gave you no answers, no explanation, no nothing. He was just say, okay. I left this episode more confused than ever. Why? That's all I keep asking myself. Is, oh well, it is what it is. I want to love this show. I want to love you, but you just keep giving me crap. I like, why? Do you hate us? Who said it was okay? Who watched this thing and said, you know what? Let's put it out there. Why? What? You know, when I watched X-Men 97, it made me happy. Now the guy who wrote the writer who wrote the show, he got fired, but at least the first 2 episodes I think might be pretty good. I don't know what they're gonna do after that. I have no idea. But here's the thing: if you want to make good products and you want to make something people are actually gonna love, get people involved who actually love the source material. Not people who have their agenda they want to do. Not people who like this. You know what? I want to tell my story, but since you gave me Star Wars, I want to tell my story through. No. The problem is, you are not the star. No one comes to see you. They don't. Like this. When we see Captain America, when I want to see a Captain America movie, I'm not going to see the movie to see Chris Evans. I like him as a person. He seems like a cool guy. I don't know him myself, but he's a good actor. But I'm not here to see him. I want to see Captain America. And if Chris Evans decides, you know what, I want to play Captain America like he's me, and so I'm gonna do it like I would do it. Like no. We don't care how you would do it. We want to see Captain America come to life. So when we come to watch this thing, we want to see Star Wars, not what you want to tell. And he's going to have to just use Star Wars in the process. No. Just tell a Star Wars story. This could have been a good Star Wars story. There is potential here. There is some good ideas in here. Some may be a little bit controversial. I mean, like the 2 women having a baby. Weird. Okay, fine, whatever. I mean, it just did it in X-Men with Mystique and Destiny. And what's her name? Destiny too? Oh my gosh, who's her name? Destiny? And her? Since Mystique is the father of Nightcrawler, fine, whatever. I mean, Star Wars said that only the father here with Darth Vader, but still, I don't know. Either way, I'm trying, man. This is episode number 3. Good Lord. Oh my God, we're not even close to being done yet. This is so messed up. Oh well. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of the Acolyte. Is Star Wars dead? Should we just call it now, or do you still have hope? I want to believe, but it's hard. See, oh well. You know, after Ahsoka, I thought I was already like drained. I thought I had no feeling left in me. After watching this, I said, "Wow, you really hit me even harder." I don't know how you did that. How you went down even lower? How did you go lower? That makes no freaking sense. How do you get worse? How do you get? I don't know if I should be applauding. You know what? I feel as though I'm wrong in how I feel right now. Like this, I shouldn't be mad. I should be happy. You know why? Because they are really trying to sink this thing hard, and I think they're doing it on purpose. They bought a property who they didn't want. You know what I'm doing? Oh my gosh! I think I know what's happening right now. This is the same thing DC did to Captain Marvel. Oh my gosh! Captain Marvel was becoming Shazam. Captain Marvel at the time, Shazam, DC, was becoming more popular than Superman. He wasn't part of the DC universe. Superman wasn't getting as popular to him because the thing is though, kids were relating to him more because he was the child who transformed into a superhero, which is every kid's dream. So because he's getting more popular, you know what DC did? They bought him. And then after that, they buried them. Oh my God! They made sure he was heard from ever again. They just stuffed him down and got rid of him, and then put Superman back on top, and everything was good. I think Disney saw Star Wars as a threat. This is just my theory here. And then they bought it from George Lucas when he added Lois, because at the time he did the prequels, and a lot of people was hating him, and they was really mad, and he felt bad, and so he felt as though I can't do this anymore. So he just so in this weakened state, Disney snuck in there and bought it, and then after that they destroyed Star Wars on purpose. I think that's what they're doing. That's why they keep hiring people who don't care about Star Wars. They keep hiring people who had no experience with Star Wars, don't really care about Star Wars at all, want to take their own story, like, oh yeah, do what you gotta do, green light. And then it's just worse and worse and worse. And then the people just keep going away from it. It keeps losing money. I just, yes, kill Star Wars. Oh my God, they're trying to kill it. They're trying to kill it. They're trying to, and then it doing the same thing with Marvel too. Oh, I don't know if that's pain or not, but that's how I feel. I think I might be wrong on this one, but wow. Episode number 3. So again, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode, and give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, bam, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connect to my social media. You want to follow me there, I really appreciate it as well too. Also, to my store, where I sell things for shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. This is one of my shirts right here. This is my Rabbit Dragon shirt right here, and many others as well. See some stuff about stuff. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams and real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.